Welcome back to Because I'm Right podcast, your Saturday Southern Snow show. And if you're up north, I don't know what's going on up there. What's the weather like up there, Gotti? I'm Mike Zen, and you are.
Don Gotti Nash. The weather up here is it's all right, man. It's been kind of warm the last 2 days. Well, warm out of cold. Like it's still kind of chilly out there. You still got to put your shit on, and you still a
Word.
freeze out there. But it's been nice, man. The snow finally melted. So yeah, and they say it's supposed to snow tonight, but I don't think the weather is. I just don't think it's warm. I don't think it's cold enough. But hopefully it don't. I mean, you told me it was snowing down that way, right?
Yeah. It's hitting the ground, sticking to the ground in some places around here. So
yeah.
yeah.
Is it cold or is it just? I mean, you think it's cold enough?
It didn't feel cold to me.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know when it was snowing like the previous time, it was cold as shit. Like it was really cold. I was like, yeah, it's about to go down.
I mean, if the wind blowing, man, that's like 0 below to me. I can't stand wind blowing on my skin. It should drive me insane.
Right.
I feel like an ice box. Well, engineer, get to doing your sharing thing, and then we will get into the meat of Saturday night.
Yeah, man, that's our first subject.
Spinning the black dollar.
Yeah. What you say about Plies earlier?
Do I now?
I said you said something about Plies earlier. When I just read that, you said he was
Oh, I mean, shit. Plies ain't worried about his own damn money. Paul don't make no decision for my breads. But I mean, I get what he's saying. I mean, service is service. I mean, you can't expect just because you have black constituents that they're going to do some extra just because you're black, or let you slide with not doing a good job because you're black. Because I'm not going to. I ain't gonna let nobody slide with doing a bad job. And then when I go do jobs, I don't expect nobody to let me slide with that shit. If I mess up something, I expect to fix it. I mean, work is work. Work ain't never been a color thing. Well,
fair price is fair price, and also you want good service when you spend your money. So I don't know if that's gonna be a color thing. I mean, you would love to support the black businesses, but if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, then they're not going. You're not going to stick with them. I do like the support, but at the same token, I want my job. I want what I want done. I want it at the highest.
I want my shit done professionally.
I want it at the highest level.
I paid the money. I want it done the right way. No matter what color you are. I mean, that don't matter to me at all. Now, fine. Do we need to support black businesses? Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, but you know what's funny about, me and my old lady was talking about this earlier, and she was basically saying, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, but whenever black people say black owned, it kind of alienates anybody who ain't black.
You think so? You think that alienates?
I don't necessarily think so, but that's the opinion, that she was not speaking from, but speaking about. Let me say it like that. I don't want to put words in her mouth.
Yeah.
She's great.
I mean, it does put you in. It's like if you and I get what you're kind of saying, because it's like if you it's just like say for instance the NBA, and you just saying LeBron the best black player, you like putting them in a, you know what I'm saying, you like putting them in a box. You don't say that. You say he's the best.
Bad example.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just using that as an example of like, you know what I'm saying, if you would use that, if you just said he was black, it takes away from. Of course, I will use that example, but it takes away from. It would take away if you would just say, LeBron is just the best back player. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, though. I kind of get that to a degree. I just think good service is good service, man. You should provide that, black or white. At the end of the day, if you spend on black and that shit ain't, you know what I'm saying, you get your roof fixed, and it's caving in a week later, all that race shit is out the window.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna whip me a black ass. Yeah,
all that race shit is out the window. Black business, white business, like
that shit out the window for me anyway. Cause man, listen, money ain't got no damn color. That shit ain't got nothing but fucking spenders. You know, so anybody who thinks something different is absolutely insane. But I need my shit done properly.
Yeah, I mean,
did you share this to me?
I am sharing it now, man. I had to. I thought you'd be grabbing it from the I thought you'd be grabbing it from the page. Yeah, I thought you'd be grabbing it from the page, so I ain't even.
Man,
I just shared it on my page.
There's snow everywhere, and dunking for sure.
That's crazy. You got that? You got that share, man?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Yeah,
but yeah, though, man, I don't think he speaks, for that at all. And then
I don't think he speaks for everybody, but also,
I mean, I get what he's saying, though. I mean, you want your shit done right. That ain't a matter of color. That's a matter of professionalism to me.
Yeah, I do think some people be trying to put their stuff too high too sometimes, but it ain't. I don't think they should get a discount either. You should get whatever the fair market.
Everybody do that though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be no discount. You should pay what you would pay the next man. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be comparable to what you would pay the next person.
It should be competitive and fair rates,
right,
for everything.
Right, but it shouldn't be no discount. You like, yeah, man. Hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Do this for me. You got me. You know what I'm saying? And I get that homeboy discount.
Yeah, I get my share of that. Get that
homeboy.
But you know what though?
Let me get that homeboy 50%.
I don't know about that. I mean, well, here's the thing. If you want the homeboy discount, then come correct, man. Have your own materials. You know what I mean? Don't want no discount from me, and then I got to go do the same fucking work I would do with somebody who paying full price.
Right.
So if you want me to help you on some family shit, then go do your damn part, and I ain't got no problem doing that. Right. I really don't. But if I'm being honest, that ain't that either, because I do the same thing. Like if it's elderly people, I'm not. You didn't call this guy and he charging you $200 for something I can swing by there and do for $100. I'm not going to beat you for the other two.
Right. That's good that you don't.
Not when you elderly or you a veteran just not going to do that. But that's me. I know some people who be like, fuck that old lady. I know plenty of people like that, but that's what it is. Each time.
Yeah, being fair is being fair, man. Like, so I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. So yeah.
Of course. Since clearly you can't see this live post, check us out on Facebook, like, subscribe, comment. See, Gotti is really nice about this. I am not. I think it's. I think you should always in our community, who we know, we should always be trying to support each other as best we can. However that is, that's just my own personal opinion. So because, like, you know what, Gotti, let's just say me and you get something off and we get 1 million views. These same folks we share this to every week, I swear they've been down the whole fucking time.
Oh yeah, they will. That already
down the whole time. Yeah, and Gotti may let that shit slide. I will not. All right, okay. So go ahead, Mo, hit the button.
Yeah, man. But
Saturday Snow Show, bitches. Let's do it.
All right, man. Here's our relationship piece of the week. I mean, this is a little funny, but
I like this part. I like this part of the show, the relationship segments. You're joining us. Thank you. We do love the support. We appreciate it. We appreciate you sharing, subscribing. Of course, that is your choice, but we appreciate the love.
Yeah, we appreciate
the relationship part of this thing. Let us know you're here so we can tell you what up if you come through. If you choose not to, that's cool too. What up?
Hey, this
what is her husband doing?
Yeah, this was actually taken from a long ass passage. I just pulled the first part of it this shit just long. I didn't even get to read all of it. I was like, God damn, there's more because I'm scrolling up and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? But check this out. I have a big problem with my situation. My husband and I have been together for 16 years, married for 13, but he decided that he needed his own place. There's reasons in between, but his reasons were so he can be free, meaning he can't walk around in his underwear. My response to that was, we have young girls, so you can't do that anyway. I mean, but it's another. So yeah, man. What do you think of that, man? It's crazy.
Well, I think he won't fuck other women.
Or he tired of her shit.
I think. Well, maybe that too. But I do get where she coming from too. You know, fuck, you got daughters, nigga. You can't be just walking. I mean, clearly they're not his kids.
I mean, I'll walk around my house in my boxes or something if I need to go get something to drink. Or I mean, my boxes and my shirt. Like, I ain't just ass naked walking around the house. I guess if she's saying just ass naked, or if he wearing like the old school underwear, I mean, that shit would look a little crazy if he's still wearing the old school underwears. Then yeah, I can understand. Yeah, you got to put something on, man. But you know what I'm saying, boxes and the t-shirt, man. That ain't like, you know. Like if I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go grab something that night, I might have my boxes on, man. I mean, if I'm lounging, I wouldn't just lounge in my boxes, but if I was in my room, I lounge.
I mean, I just, you know, if I'm seeing a chick and she got teenage daughters there and she let me come to her house, I'm not. You know,
I'm assuming those are his daughters, but I'm not. But it also could be, yeah.
Now, if I'm in my house, you know, fuck, I'm in my drawers and.
Drawers ain't drawers, like old school drawers. You know,
you said what now?
I said it ain't like you wearing the old school drawers. You know the Jones you used to wear when you was little, man. Wasn't when you wasn't wearing boxes. Everybody wore the motherfuckers. If you from my era, you had them bitches on. I can't wear them motherfuckers now, but I know
boy, everybody so fucking uncomfortable to put something like that on me.
Yeah, you couldn't get
Jesus Christ. I don't know what. See, I don't even like briefs.
Hey, yo, you couldn't even check. Yeah, briefs is rough. Yeah, briefs is rough too. But yeah, those other Jones. Oh my God, I can't even. Hey man, you gotta excuse me, man. Couldn't even change myself, man. Like that shit is uncomfortable. But.
Yeah, no doubt.
But nah, man, like I said, I ain't no problem with that.
But no, though, he fucking final answer. He trying to do something different.
Would you move?
Clearly, he trying to do something different.
I'm gonna say, would you move away from your wife after 16 years? Like, would you move in
16 years? Well, maybe that is it. Maybe he just got tired of it. But or maybe he like, okay, let me go away and see if
you didn't broke out with me.
Which is I don't know. I don't know. I can't comprehend no shit like that.
You leave at 16 years, you didn't broke up. You didn't left me. I'm considering that you just left me. That's
separation. Yeah. I completely agree. That's separation.
Yeah, that's separation. That's like somebody wants some space so they can do some extra shit. That's what it sounds like to me. But you know, to each his own, man. To each his own.
What are you drinking on tonight, Gotti?
Water. Quarter water.
Me too.
That's what's up, man.
Me too.
Yeah, man. This next subject is crazy as hell too, man. Like this shit is I actually had this for a little bit of time. I just wanted to talk about this shit because it's actually crazy. The African American
shots of Jose last night with my chick.
Oh, you did?
I fucked around and caught a MCTA charge.
MCTA charge.
MCTA charge, man. My chick took advantage.
Oh damn! I got you.
Made that up. Boom. All right. Okay. Let's go. What you got next?
So this one is American Airlines charging African American fee. So read it. So check this out. So check this out. Over Thanksgiving, Wes and I traveled to Denver from Charlotte Douglas International Airport via American Airlines. We both used different cards to pay for our luggage, and instead of it being noted as such, both of our bank statements read African American service charge. The manager at the airport gave some sob story about how sorry she was, but I got no answers. I was told that all I could do was file a complaint. I got called by one person, and then it was sent to IT to be investigated, but still no one gave her an answer as to why it was listed that way. Honestly, I didn't expect a response, but I'm not stupid, and no, I don't think it was a mistake. Never flying with them again. But it's funny how they keep passing it off to different departments. So what you think of that, man? African American charge. I got the. Let me post this.
African American service charge. Is that real? Let me see. Wait a minute. I don't get it. African American service. I'm not. What am I missing here?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody was fucking around.
Maybe I'm missing something. I ain't seeing what he's seeing.
Well, that's the thing up top.
Yeah,
it's the African American service. It just not. It runs out of.
Wait a minute. What is that? The name of the? Oh, I'm so fucking confused right now. I ain't even bullshit.
No, this is on her bank statement.
And that's what it's listed as the charge.
It's listed as African American service charge.
Appears on statement.
So this stuff from her bank statement. She got like the rest of her shit covered up, but this is how it came from American Airlines.
I don't know. Something's. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know what to. I don't know.
I know one thing.
What?
Shit, I'm suing.
Yeah. If
hey, it's an opportunity. Hey, you got it. Hey, these opportunities.
Yeah, they gave it to you for free. They gave it to you for free if it's legit. They gave it for free. Go get your money, man.
Yeah, but I'm suing. Like shit.
It is myself. Got it.
You'll slip and fall.
Myself, DGN. I'm in route myself, DGN.
Yeah, you don't slip and fall on the bucket, of water. Sometimes it don't normally happen, but if you get that opportunity, your ass on the ground, sue,
piss yourself and say you can't have sex for 3 months. Yeah, no doubt. Get all that money.
Sue my neck, my back, my neck and my back.
Yeah, man, all of it. I need my check. I heard my check. Yeah, no doubt. Well, man, but if it's legit, you got. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what everybody keeps expecting with America. With like these racial slurs and all this shit. I was born in 1980, man. I've been hearing that shit my whole fucking life. That shit is just as American to me as grits, nigga. And that's just how I feel. Also, I don't get how. Well, I guess I get it, but I don't see why a word has that much power over us. As far as
the thing is, the word has gotten away from the derogatory meaning of it. The further you get up, because we use it. Agreed. The thing is, we still use the word. We put it in songs that people sing that you want them to buy.
We use a variation of the word as a term of endearment. You never heard. So what now?
It's the same word, man. It's the same word. We was talking about this shit the other day on the other podcast. We talking about this. I think it's the same word. And I think until you bury this word,
you should have put that. You know what? We need to talk about some shit like this next week because I don't agree with that. I also don't agree with the term still being used as if it describes black. Like black folks should never own that as a term anyway.
What
right?
term?
Okay, so like, okay, all right, the word nigger, right?
Yeah.
How it is defined as a word. I don't own that. Like, there ain't nothing lazy or fucking ignorant about that, man. Nothing. So I don't accept that as a label. I don't give a fuck who throw it. You get what I'm saying? On the other end of that. Now, if you used to walk up on me and catch me on the wrong day and you call me a polka dot grapefruit, I may choke the fuck out of you, because it's how you deliver something. The word shouldn't have that much power. I get that
it shouldn't, but we give it that the power. We give it that power because
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think we give it the power by using it through music. And
no, but I think when you think about it,
it's two different things, man. It's a variation.
No. When I say that we give it the power, think about it. When people reciting your songs, you're saying that shit. So you know they probably, and then these people, they know. All right, I'm not gonna say that around such and such, but you know,
I'm saying that
when they're at home and they, they own private environment.
Absolutely,
they might be looking around and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They might get they might give it all you got. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying we keep giving the word more power, but it's furthest we're moving further and further away from where it was actually fucking somebody up. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, where it was actually mean to be.
Now, okay. All right. I mean, okay. Well, let me ask you then.
Yeah.
If a white person called you that today, what's your reaction? I mean, you gonna beat that ass?
No, I'm actually not gonna beat nobody ass today over there. You got to put your hands on me or some shit like that. You got to spit in my face or something. You might have to call me a nigga and spit. You know why you calling me a nigga? I'm not gonna fight you over that shit today. I'm just too grown for that shit.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But you're not going to just be in my face and be like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You a bitch ass.
You know what? Here's the thing. It really depends on, again, it depends on your delivery and how you go about that. Right. I mean, okay, so now, what have you out with your kids?
You said, see, that's a different, and it's not. It changes the whole scenario. But I'm still not gonna fight over. I'm still not fighting over that word, man. I'm gonna talk shit back, but I'm not. It's not to the point to where I'm just not going. Like at one point in time, I probably would, my hands on your neck. You know what I'm saying? You saying that shit
up? Yeah, no doubt.
Because I'm thinking this,
all the way up.
As I get older, I just don't think that we value the word either. Like I don't think we don't.
Wait. Okay.
I think the word should disappear. If
wait a second. Hold on, wait, no, wait. Don't just jump over that. So wait a minute. You don't think that black folks value the words either? What value you think it's supposed to have?
When I say by don't value, I'm not saying if this word is so bad, we shouldn't be using it.
Well, I see that. Okay, well then, here's our first source of contention: is nigga and nigger the same thing?
It's the same word, bro. It's just the way
I don't view them the same. I don't view them the same. I don't view the word the same.
It's the way we pronounce it, man. It's the same word. It's the same. It's the same way. If it's a different word, then why when white people said that somebody's trying to fuck them up, why can't they just say?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Let me ask you though. Now, if a white person say nigga, you trying to fuck them up?
They shouldn't be saying that shit at all. I just think it's the same word. Like, I'm gonna be disrespected if they say either or. Like, I don't care which word. I don't care if they say nigger. I mean, you just take the nigger. It's just like when we were saying the other day. It's like you ain't gonna say to the homies because we push shit and slang. We make everything. We try to make everything on a positive.
So I think it's the issue of okay. Well,
you wouldn't say my nigger. It's my nigger Mike right here. Like it does.
But that's not what you're gonna say. You're not gonna say this is my nigger Mike.
It's my nigger. It's my nigger. Mike, it's my nigger.
Because straight up though, on some real shit, I may punch you in the fucking face for saying some shit. Like as a nigga, if you say some shit like that and you say, "Oh, this is my nigger Mike," I may choke the fuck out of you. Like I may take that shit real seriously personal. I'm just saying,
But nigga,
I'm serious because to me, my vision of that is just that's something totally fucking different for me. No, man. But I don't agree. I don't think it's the same word. But that is something we should definitely tackle one day.
Yeah, I think it's the same word, man. It's just the way we pronounce it. We always got to make this shit different. It's the same fucking word, man. Because nobody can't say either or besides black people.
You say what now?
I said nobody can't say nobody. Well, you say you'll fuck somebody up. They said nigger. They called you like one of your homeboys called you nigger. You said you probably
because you know what? Here's the thing, right? Okay, it's the same thing. Like I'm saying, it ain't what you saying. It's what you mean by what you saying. You dig what I'm saying? It's what's the energy you giving me? Because if this is my brother, he know how I am. And he'd be like, he introduced me as his nigga. That shit ain't gonna fucking go over well at all. And it's the same thing if it's one of my white homeboys. And he'd be like, "Oh, this is my nigga Mike."
But again,
motherfucker going down immediately. Ain't no talking. Don't walk me through it.
But that's what I'm saying. If you use the word, it don't matter which version you use of it. It don't sit well nowhere. Like a white dude can't come in and say
that's not. I disagree.
Because
I don't think we have the same conversation.
I'm saying the way we use the word nigga is not. It's not supposed to be a negative. It's not supposed to be negative.
Absolutely, you know exactly. That's the point I'm making. So how are you now allowing it to be something where it's a shared term? It ain't a shared term, or we'd have been using the same damn term.
But that's why I say that's that backwards shit it's the same thing as the snitch shit. We do this backwards ass shit. The black culture, we do backwards ass shit like that. Snitching. Like we can have a whole segment on snitching because everybody got their own definition of what snitching is. I mean, even though it's different codes to snitching. Like everybody think they snitching. Like my kids, they tell on one of the brothers and sisters, they like, yeah, man, you snitch. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like
that ain't giving you no more cupcake pudding.
Yeah, snitching ain't, it just. I'm not saying we do words like that. And I don't think my only thing is why I say it. We say it as it's not a negative word. It's when somebody else. It's like when a white person say that same word though, then all of a sudden. Shit didn't hit the fan.
But there's a thing called
that's the conflict. That's the conflict of the words.
European colonial slave trade, the slave market, Jim Crow, and civil rights, Don. So that's probably why it's a problem for white folks saying it.
I understand that. I'm just saying if the word
I'm thinking I got something to do with
positive that we say it is, then we shouldn't be offended by it.
There ain't no positive connotation for the word nigger. But even if you look at like how Tupac did it, he took the word nigga and made an acronym that was meant to empower.
I understand. But I just think we should get rid of the word altogether.
Just altogether.
I just think the word should I just think the word.
Well, let me tell you this.
Because honestly,
let's just say they pass a law tomorrow, and you will find $150 for every time you say nigger, or the N-word. However you encapsulate that. Man, everybody going down. You're gonna have to take all the fucking music off the shelves. Half of the movies.
I'm gonna give you even another example. It's like the Redskins. You know what I'm saying? That was a derogatory term to somebody, to them at some point in time. But it eventually became a word that wasn't used in that negative connotation.
So then why the hell y'all just changed the name of that motherfucker then?
Because it offends somebody. Some people are offended by it. Like it's some people that still takes the word for the original way it was used. You know what I'm saying? But the new people don't really probably think that. I mean, because when you think of Redskin, or when I thought of Redskin, I never thought of that shit of being racist. I never thought of it being racist.
Oh my god!
It seemed like you.
See, Indian is a bad word to use, but like, okay, it's a Native American.
And they got rid of that shit. And the Cleveland Indians, they not going to use the Indian term anymore. Which
they changing that too. That's the baseball team, right?
Yeah, they getting rid of that shit too. So I mean, when you think about it, it does have some type of. I mean, if it offends somebody, the word going to offend somebody regardless.
So let me let me ask you a question. Okay, so let's say you get rid of all the racial slurs, all of them. You really think we ain't go find some? We are the human race, damn it! And if we are good at one thing,
new, but guess what? It won't come from a bad place. It'll come from, we probably would make it come from a bad place or try to clean it up. That's what we do.
Where it's coming from is a matter of perception to the person it's coming to, though, Don.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think it wouldn't.
Okay, man. Good talk. I think we tackled a really big issue.
Yeah, we actually freestyled this session. It was actually a pretty good session. I like that. But we about to get to the meat and potatoes, man. Rank them.
Oh, well, what the fuck was that? Like asparagus? All right, let's go then.
Rank them. NYC Boroughs MCs. Bang.
I don't know if we can take that list as okay. Wait a minute. So, are we then now saying that
we just working with this list? We just working with this. I didn't actually.
I got you.
Make this myself to where I can actually dig deeper.
So we going 5 being worse, the 1 being the best. Oh God, man, this is okay. I'm okay. I know I'm putting Manhattan 5th.
Let me look at Manhattan.
All the Harlem. That's all the Harlem.
Yeah. Cause they strong with the L and they strong with the Mo D, motherfucking problem.
Mo D was hell.
I be listening to some shit from him, and I'm like,
he really the only reason I didn't want to put them 5th. Him and Big L. And you know what? I ain't go front, man. I like Mace. I like Mace. I like Mace. I
already told you.
I'm not a big L fan,
but I said Mace will bust your ass on the track if you fuck around.
Mace will go hard on you. I'm putting
they definitely 5.
The Harlem niggas 5th, and then fuck, man, this is a hard list. You are a dirty motherfucker. Damn. Okay, Harlem's 5th. Harlem's gonna be last. God, oh my! This is hard to decide.
Yeah, because you know what happened? You look at one MC and you see a weak link, and then you see a strong motherfucker. You be like, oh shit! You see like 1 or 2 strong people, and then it's just like
super strong motherfucker.
I'm gonna do this,
and then it's okay.
At the Bronx.
So let's just all right. Look, so let's just assume we went the first block and went straight down. How you gonna go from 5 to? I can say that Cam would be my 5th pick. Okay, I'd say Meth would be my 4th. I'll say that Nas would be my 3rd.
See, the Wu-Tang, they whole line.
Jay-Z and Pun, man, that would be really hard for me to decide.
See, Staten Island is the most consistent one. It's consistent all the way across. I
don't agree with that. I
guess you will say the RZA.
I don't agree with that. Okay. Here it is. Fuck it. I'm finna tackle it. I'm finna tackle it. Okay. Harlem's 5th, Staten Island's 4th. I got a homeboy who's gonna be pissy. Homeboy Jason be pissy as fuck because I said that. But they 4th. Queens is 3rd. And I'm gonna say Brooklyn 2nd and the Bronx is 1st.
I got your same list, but I got Brooklyn first. I got Brooklyn and then the Bronx. I think that Brooklyn is
so okay. So let's all right, cool. So we got Brooklyn and the Bronx. Let's line them up real quick. Who's that last guy on the Brooklyn team?
That's Sean. You say
Sean
you know
Price?
It is? Yeah, that's Sean P.
Okay.
That's tough, bro.
I ain't seen a lot. Yeah, he's nasty, but I ain't seen a lot of. Okay, but can he fuck with Slick Rick?
Yeah.
That's a negative, sir.
Price carried some shit for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like he picked up
down. Can he fuck with Slick Rick? And why the fuck is Slick Rick in the Bronx when this nigga is a whole England nigga? Anyway, okay. All right, what about Big Daddy Kane? Big Daddy Kane will probably tell you he get his style from Grandmaster Caz.
So what that mean? That mean he can't be better than him?
He's better than
which
him.
He is.
So what? Kane better than Caz?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, you out of your goddamn mind.
You already know Kane in my 5, bro.
Kane's one of my favorite MCs, but he's not fucking with the Grandmaster, man. Let's just be clear here. Let's just be clear. That's just madness to say.
You're just being you
a true hip hop historian. Call that shit what it is. That's madness.
You just don't want.
Fat Joe Fabulous. Who you got? Fat Joe Fabulous.
I got Fab over Fat Joe.
You got Fab over Fat Joe?
I got Fab over. Hey, Fab is nice, bro. He nice.
Fab is super nice, but Fat Joe is.
I got him over Fat Joe. I'm
gonna disagree with you again. All right, Biggie KRS.
I got Biggie over KRS. You already know
I'll take Biggie over KRS 1 too, man.
I'm gonna give you, and you already know. I got Pun over Jay. You already know that.
You got Pun over Jay because I didn't put Pun over Jay.
I got Pun over Jay.
If I'm being honest here, Jay-Z, Biggie, and Kane are like the reasons why I could even argue for Brooklyn being number 1. But then if we're gonna do that, then Queens has got to get, it's got 50, LL, Nas. Hey, yeah, man, this is by far your worst rank 'em ever. Like this was really hard to tug on, man. But no doubt. It's
and we actually gonna continue with this joint next week because we can we could play around with this one a little bit.
That's pretty good how you done that.
Yeah,
it's pretty good how you done that.
Yeah, we could play with this. We could play a little bit more this week because we could pick 5 out of here. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that this week. We're gonna do it next week. We're gonna get to the Falloff.
Word.
Yeah, that shit tough, bro. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a really tough one, man. It really is. So it's a good lineup you picked there. I looked and I was like, oh God, this is really difficult to deal with, to figure out who's Halloween.
Yeah, man.
I'm a fan of the Halloween movies.
Falloff, Halloween. It's a bunch of them jumps though. Then they got more coming.
Yeah. Now see, I like that Rob Zombie took over anyway.
Is he still? I think he out. Is he still? I think he might because he already he did
done the last one. He's done the last 2. And they was good too. or I liked them. I think they did real good for his backstory. Really filled in a lot of blanks about, I still don't get how the hell he immortal, but I still ain't figured that shit out yet. But
right. Yeah, some of these.
Hey, I saw The Little Things today. You seen that yet?
I seen it. I liked it. People say they didn't like it. I liked it because
I didn't care much for it.
You didn't care for it?
I didn't. Okay, wait a minute. I didn't dislike the movie. It ain't nothing that I'm, bragging over or nothing like that. It wouldn't.
I liked it.
I like Jared Leto's performance in it. I thought he was good.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily bragging over it, but I enjoyed watching it. I thought I was interested the whole time.
So essentially, they're saying that the cops got away with murder.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Some
of the stuff you got to read between the lines.
Yeah,
And I thought, shit. Looking at the movie, I was like, shit, did Denzel do that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking, did he do
you know
shit?
what? Listen, I had a minute myself where I was
I
like,
said,
damn,
this
did Denzel
motherfucker.
do this shit?
I said, this Denzel. He's the motherfucker because it's how they was coming at him and shit.
But you know what? Because the reason why I said I was thinking he did it is
The
because the
little
girls
thing.
was haunting him. And so I
Yeah,
was like, maybe that's a double meaning for they haunting his ass
yeah,
because
that's
he the
not
one who
completely.
fucking done it.
That's not completely explained. You know what I'm saying? Like that's actually
True,
that's actually
but
a good take.
you know what? And he sent the red bow back
Yeah,
to the guy. So
yeah,
maybe, you know what? We may be on to a huge fan theory there, man.
yeah, I think
Might be Denzel who was the
because
bad guy
nothing
the
was
whole
really
time.
explained or thrown off. He just let him get away. You know, dude actually killed the
True.
dude.
And he shot the girl, right? Remember, he shot the girl in the woods.
Yeah,
And the coroner covered for him.
yeah. He said the little thing. That's the little things is like that's the shit you get caught from the little things. Like that's pretty much what they was trying to. I mean that's
I
because he
might
kept
fuck
saying it.
around and rewatch that movie.
Yeah, I think I want to rewatch it too because it
Now that
didn't
we're talking
explain
about
like
it,
what the
now I
fuck
have to
happened.
look at it and
Because I
analyze it
thought
a
he was
little
gonna
bit
have to.
better
I
because I
thought he was
really
gonna have
didn't.
to. Thought he's gonna have to arrest dude or something. You know what I'm saying? Like and then he just kind of like just stay here. I'll be back. And then he got rid of him. You know, that shit was crazy, man. But yeah, man, the Falloff Halloween.
What say you, DGN?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Some of these movies they kind of like seem like the same movie. Like it just seemed like a lot of shit
I
just
can
ran.
completely agree with that.
So I can't 100% say where it fell off at. Maybe if it's gonna be any fall off for me, it's probably gonna be like the
Right
H2O.
before H2O came out.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Nah.
around that.
I think four. I would say four is to fall off. H2O was good, but I would say
Yeah,
four
H2O
is
was
to
good.
fall off.
H2O was more so like it was more
Reboot.
kind of an update. And then when you look at this list right here, it shows you how some of these shits just fell off the timeline. Like you got 1, 2, and then 4. 3 is like some other shit. The third installment is set outside of the continuity of the first two with a separate storyline that doesn't involve Michael Myers. There's a scene in the movie where the original Halloween is playing on TV to show the meta disconnect from the originals. Season of the Witch was meant to be the first in a series of Halloween anthology movies. So this was like a...
wait a minute. I remember that. Season of the Witch. That's the fall off right there.
Yeah. That probably would be considered.
I remember that shit. Because I remember watching it like, what the?
Because this don't make sense to part 2.
Yeah.
This shit don't make sense to part 2. And then so basically you got 2, 3 goes to the fucking left. And then you come back with 4.
4 come back.
5,
yeah, no doubt.
And then 6.
So I bet they never retcon that shit either. I bet they never.
And then Halloween Resurrection, all in H2O, they off the timeline too.
Yikes!
Both of them, yeah. It's not. Yeah. So basically, yeah, they stopped. Then they rebooted the jump.
I like a good soft reboot. I believe that new Mortal Kombat when they come out is gonna be good too.
The conclusion.
Hey, you know what?
They're supposed to be coming out with some.
I got you here. Let me ask you a question because I know you know. Don't laugh at me when I say this, man, because you know I'm different. But who played in the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Play now. Tampa Bay and
Well, I know Tampa Bay because
Tampa Bay and Kansas,
Florida. He in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay and Kansas City. Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City, it's the Chiefs. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn. They had good. Man, I ain't watching no football this year. I ain't watching none.
You didn't?
I really hadn't watched any. I seen the Panthers play at the beginning of the season and didn't like what I seen then and said, man, I ain't even following this shit this year. The only reason I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl tomorrow is for the trailers.
Hey, you seen it?
And because my 13-year-old, he gassed to watch it, but
you seen the last Halloween, the 2018 Halloween?
I did.
So that shit is off too, because
that shit was good. No,
but is it off from like? Because it says the newest Halloween movie.
Wait a minute. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong one, they trapped him down in the basement and set the whole damn house on fire. That's the last one, right?
This one came out in 2018. They had another kind of reboot.
When was the last one? The very last
2018.
one.
2018.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, that was a great movie. It was really.
And it says the newest Halloween movie to hit theaters in October. Disregard. Well, no, this is not the. Yeah, it said the movies aside from the original one. Say for the third time, Jamie Lee Curtis is back as Laurie, though she's not related to Michael in this version. That's the one you say?
Yeah.
Is she not related
because the daughter comes back and helps. He hunting somebody, and maybe it's his. No, it's not his mama. It's his baby sister. She come back and trap him in the basement, and they set the whole thing on fire. It's Jamie Lee Curtis. Is who's playing him, I want to say. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no. I mean, it's good. I don't think they're that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they say they did. I mean, for some reason,
I think they're more interesting than all of the damn Jason movies up to when he got better.
Yeah.
How many movies is it total of Michael Myers? What, about 8?
Nah, it's 11. It's 11 of them.
11 of them. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I definitely didn't miss some in this.
Yeah, it's 11, and then it's like some coming out, like 2 more coming out.
Coming out? Wow. So wait a minute. Okay. What was the last 3 movies called?
The last 3 would have been Halloween 2 and Halloween, the Rob Zombie ones.
Okay.
So Zombie made the
crazy ass little blonde kid being Michael Myers. He was creepy as shit too, boy. It was extra creepy. Yeah. Halloween. So then we're gonna say the Falloff is Season of the Witch, right?
Yeah, we'll say Season of the Witch because it actually just doesn't fit into they just threw that shit in there. Yeah. Word. Then he looked crazy. Word. All right, man. So now we're gonna get to.
Well, there you go, folks. There's your Falloff for this week. Halloween, Season of the Witch. We do agree with one another.
Although, yeah, the movies just seem kind of. It's like a continuation.
But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, and if you hadn't hit that like button yet, go ahead and slap that thing, because we about to talk about Redman, and that is DGN's favorite artist. And we is about to decimate this nigga. Hit the button, engineer. We better go all and die. All right, then. Hell bells.
For my man, Redman.
It's a lot of garbage albums on here.
Nah, it's not a garbage. It's not a garbage.
So where's the Falloff, DGN?
My Falloff for Redman will probably be Malpractice. That'd be the Falloff for me. Because to me, at that point, he had gotten Def Jam was, he got commercial. Kind of, he's trying to cater to the,
Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Malpractice is the one right below Muddy Waters, right?
Yeah, it's right below Muddy Waters.
I don't remember what was on that.
Hold on, I can pull it up for you, man.
I ain't gonna say. Wait a minute. Yeah, pull it up because I want to say that wasn't a bad album.
It wasn't a bad album, but to me, it wasn't as good as the first 4.
But I'm looking at Red Wild, and I'm gonna say that's the Falloff for Redman.
You think so?
Yep.
See, I think that was a pretty good album.
See, I hadn't heard none of it, and that's why
I think it was a pretty.
I remember him dropping Malpractice. I just don't remember what's all on it because I might have just been.
Malpractice has. Let me see. What would have been?
What's some of the?
It got. I mean, I got a song on it called "Smash Something." It actually wasn't a bad album. I mean, when you look at it, but it just to me, it wasn't the level of the other Jones. Damn, what's the single from this Jones?
So let me ask you a question. Wait a minute.
Let's Get Dirty.
It's the
one.
Wait a minute. Let's Get Dirty was on Malpractice.
Yeah, Let's Get Dirty was
That's
on there.
like one of my favorite joints by Redman.
You love that joint?
I will not call that. Let's get dirty. That shit's hard, man.
This album actually did 683.
And that beat, boom, doom, doom, boom, doom, doom, boom. That shit goes hard as fuck.
I don't think it's a bad album. I'm not saying it's a bad album. I just said I can see where the label.
You said that's Falloff.
I just think, to me, it's the Falloff because I think that's when they
was
trying to get.
Then you say that the Falloff is where the quality.
To me, the quality is to me the quality went down on this album for me.
And you call yourself a super fan? Okay, I'm gonna say it's Red Wild. I like Malpractice.
It's my least favorite album.
But Let's Get Dirty. Say Let's Get Dirty. I'm listening to that shit later on.
Nah, I like.
I want to say I heard that like a week or two ago.
Yeah,
because I've been listening to the goodness every time I ride for some reason. I don't know why, but that
Red Gone Wild.
That's hard as fuck. Huh?
That's a good album. Red Gone Wild is a good album.
Red Gone Wild is what it's called. Oh, no, I ain't heard that. So I'm gonna call that the Falloff.
We will
disagree.
I know the singer from that was the Put It Down jump from what's it Timberland. Timberland produced that jump.
I will say this, DGN, Redman is one of my favorite artists. Now, Redman came up in this certain time where there are just these hyper skilled MCs. You know what I mean? And he always manages to hold his own. And I respect that about Redman. No matter who you put him on a track with, he'll still have standout moments. And that's hard to say for an MC.
Yeah, it's the consistency. That's why he one of my favorite MCs.
I ain't gonna say I don't want to give him too much credit. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Nah, Redman's dope as shit.
That's why he up there for me. But you know, dude, that I actually
Redman's super dope all the time.
It's like him and Meth. It's like they to me they got better rap.
That is one nigga, man. I like to, you know what I mean, be on a tour bus with and just have us a 7-hour beat tape and just bang that nigga's head.
Yeah. But
I'm speaking fucking facts, Gotti. He would tell you, he'd be like, yeah, that nigga something serious.
Hey, was one of these Redman's albums you like the best, though, man?
Do I now?
Was one of these albums you like the best?
Probably Doc's the Name.
Oh, Doc's the Name is your?
Yeah.
To me, that's peak Redman, Def Jam, month of the Man.
Now Muddy Waters is good too, but
Muddy Waters is my favorite Redman album. Yeah. Muddy Waters is my favorite, and I love theirs.
I feel like Doc's the Name is sonically better than Muddy Waters.
You think so?
Not lyrically, just sonically.
I think to me, I think
Red bring it every time.
Yeah, I think it's in between. It's not as dark as Dark Side, and it's not as commercial as Doc's the Name.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think Doc's the Name. He found the fit for him.
Yeah. I love Doc's the Name. But my favorite album is definitely Muddy Waters. It's just a lot of shit on there that I just love the rock to. And then there's a Dark Side. It's hard as fuck too. It's dark. Like it's more hardcore Redman. It ain't really no commercial shit on there. It's just straight. Like that shit just grimy as a motherfucker. Like great ass title. There is a Dark Side. Motherfucker dark. And it's just, you can rock it.
Redman goes extra hard, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man.
So
there we go.
Extra hard.
Another episode. Because I'm Right, the podcast. Check us out.
Yeah.
DGN Vision.
Yes, this is where you have to look now to find the materials. But if you already had to subscribe, then the icon's already there. So
just change to DGN Vision, which is because we got some other stuff coming that fits more so under that than just because I'm Right the Podcast. Because I'm Right the Podcast is because I'm Right the Podcast. It's gonna still continue to do what it does. It's gonna rank them songs. We're gonna push them out.
That's vision.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna yeah, man, you got anything vision.
Yeah, man.
I don't. I'm just happy to be here, you know.
Hey, man, thank everybody who checked us out and who will check us out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you on the next run. Peace.